light fuse. Ran away.
Engine room located. We're here. Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core. Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
It worked out. Just means I gotta run back up now.
Not acceptable, Reclaimer. You must surrender the construct.
Keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go. That did it! The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry!
Oh, so yes, there was a floating pistol and stuff there.
Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419. Roger, Cortana. I read you 5 by 5. The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Fohammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station. Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay? Negative, negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now! Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
Yes, I like taking the Warthog with some fire. Fun. Damn it. I know, this driving's amazing, isn't it? It's one of those things when you're just going off those ramps. It's like if you have like a bit of if you got a bit too much air going onto it, it's just like your vehicle has like too much like downward momentum. Like it still just wants to press down. Oh man, this driving is not going very well. I feel like I used to be really good at this, and now I'm just kind of crap. Granted, like the Halo 1 control model is definitely a little different from the sequels from Fallout games. You know, it being the first game in the series and all that jazz. Also, you just have the frame rate that, you know, is chugging at times.
Cortana to Echo 419. Request extraction now, on the double. Affirmative, Cortana. Bullhammer inbound.
Wait, stop. This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Oh, God, no. I wanted to...
Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade. I'm hit. Mayday. Mayday. Airport buses are shot to hell. I can't pull her. I can't hold her.
Echo 419! She's gone.
See, the Banshees are
Calculating
actually
alternate
open.
escape route. Ship's inventory shows 1 longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Phase 7. If we move now, we can make it.
No, I want my revenge. There. It is funny how the seat is actually open, like the top of it. They're flying themselves. It is rather like funny to think that Echo 419 was just out there somewhere. She had no idea. Can't remember if this is the one. I'm pretty sure this game has the grunt. I forget the just name of it. But much like Halo 3, how Halo 3 has that grunt at the end during the Warthog run.
Chief, up ahead there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it.
Okay, now I'm just being stupid, I know. For all I know, it might have been that one there, but we'll just get them done.
That's the ship! Move! We need to get aboard now!
And they were so much closer.
Here we go.
Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo, it's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Oh, I swear I did not hit a button. I am so sorry about the credits. I guess I pressed on the left trigger too much, even though I was like... And then there is just a credits roll I can go to, is there? Well, I'm sorry for skipping the credits. Normally I don't do that because I like to I like the, the people that worked on the game to be seen. So I am sorry about that. Yeah, that's Halo 1. It's one of my favorite games. I guess I would say all time. It's definitely, like I would probably say top 10. Like a lot of the Bungie Halo games generally are, because I have so many memories with them. And Halo 1, as I said before, I played this game to death back in the day. And even playing it now, like even though like there are a few things I've clearly forgotten or I'm a little rusty on. I still had a lot of fun. And I think like I still showed that I remember a lot of this game. And yeah, eventually we'll be revisiting this game a few times I think when I play the 360 remaster, I might just stick with the new graphics mode and the new music and audio and whatnot, just because of that game having the not instantaneous switch. And then maybe when I play like the MCC version, I will do more of the switching back and forth between the new and the old. But yeah, it's fun to have this on the channel finally, and because this is the thing is like this is probably like the Halo series in general is probably one of the ones I was considering doing like first, like being one of my first playthroughs on the channel. but I guess I kind of, I mean, again, at the time, especially because my channel, you know, I've had my channel for a while. My channel's actually over 10 years old. Um, I've played, or I was definitely more, at the time, definitely more worn out of this campaign. And to a certain degree, like, it's still like, I don't know, you can never re-experience something for the first time, right? So I'm not saying I was bored or anything while playing through it. If anything, it was kind of refreshing to not do the stuff I've normally done when I play through this game now. Usually like taking some shortcuts and doing a few glitches and whatnot. So that was refreshing to just play it more traditionally. I think there was only like really one glitch I did, and that was the glitch through the door on an assault on the control room. Otherwise, yeah, I kind of just stuck with playing it more traditionally or normally, more intended, if you will. So yeah, I don't see any reason why Halo 2 won't be the next playthrough I do. At the very least, I was kind of thinking, you know, at least we'll do the OG Xbox games. At that point, we'll see where we are in September, because I actually, just during this recording session, I had an idea of what I might do for October, for kind of like a Spooktober. I'm kind of thinking I might do Dead Space, because I definitely feel the Protogen model is um, appropriate for that. So yeah, I might do Dead Space. That might be what I do kind of for October. I'm not gonna say like I will get through all Dead Space games, and especially because there was obviously the remaster or the remake of the first game that came out earlier this year. So the thing is, I want to play the original, like the original one, uh, and then I'd play the remaster after that. I don't know. It'd be fun because I haven't played them before, so I could compare them side to side. But the one I want to play the most is probably Dead Space 2, because I remember watching a playthrough of that back in the day when I was 12, 13 years old, and oh, that was hard. That was hard to stomach. That was hard to stomach, that's for sure. So yeah, playing that now would be something else, and Dead Space 3 is Dead Space 3. I don't think it's a bad game, but it clearly isn't as kind of lost a bit of the heart, the focus that I think obviously the first two games had. So yeah, with that, I'm glad to have Halo 1 done. Next weekend, if everything goes smooth, I will start Halo 2, and I will see you guys then. Ciao for now. Bye. All right, extra message uh, from me before I go, because I forgot that I didn't do this. I forgot to do shout outs. And I'm so sorry that I forgot to do that in the last video, the last recording session, this recording session. So thank you, Nicoreda, for the Protogen model. Thank you, Okkura, for the VRM work. And thank you, the main Monkey Funky, for the ODST armor. You guys are all awesome. And I'm sorry that, at least like vocally, I didn't do the shoutouts on video. They will still be in the descriptions, so don't you worry on that end. And I am sorry. It's something I have to get more used to. And I was doing pretty good on it on the other recording sessions, but kind of just skipped my brain. So yeah, sorry for the kind of awkward ending on this, but I want to make sure I got those shoutouts in, because I do really appreciate what those people have done.